I was paying for it with just cash out of my pocket. I didn't have like a draw system where someone from a bank would come in and sit there and say, hey, yeah, the funds look like they've been spent. Let's release more funds. So I was being penalized for my own ignorance because I had this stupid ass pipe dream. I had this wonderful life where I lived on a 44.5 foot houseboat and I loved it. But one stupid day I told myself, well, this is nothing to leave to your daughters. You got to leave something to your daughters. And I said, well, what would you want besides this beautiful houseboat on the water? And I said, well, I think I want the opposite of this. I want a house up on the mountains where I could retreat to when I'm feeling all mysticky and, feeling like an ascetic. And then I can come down here to the world and be back on my houseboat with all the boat people. And uh, so I came up here to attach myself to this house, trying to get it finished. And lo and behold, uh, I got that call you don't want at 3 o'clock in the morning that says your houseboat has sunk. And I had to pay somebody like $6,000 to raise that houseboat. And then after that houseboat was raised, I looked at it about 2 days later and I saw mold and stuff forming on the inside of my beautiful houseboat. I saw the cabinets just deteriorating because they had been under the water for too long, because it took me 4 or 5 days to get a diving team that was willing to put the bags underneath there to float the houseboat up, because they got insurance on the line that has to be involved with all that stuff. So, I mean, life was great just as a simple mystic. But then when I tried to think about what kind of legacy you're going to leave for your daughter, how am I going to measure up to the old man? I started thinking about legacies and all that kind of stuff and just started stepping in more piles of poo than a man ever ought to have to step in. Yeah, it all started in 2007. And I think I'm just now kind of accepting, all the mistakes that I've made.